doing? Did you hit?
I hit it. There it is.
You hit the button.
Is this thing on? I'm James.
And I'm Emily.
And we show you our actual weight loss journey with the keto lifestyle.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, but most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Set.
Keto.
All right, we're here.
Happy Friday.
You know what? Even watching ourselves, we have an ad. Like, do I really have to watch my own ad?
Yep.
It's not mine.
Happy New Year's Eve.
It is New Year's Eve.
Eve.
There's Noah.
Hi.
We're all here. Derek even got in early.
Yep.
Platte River Keto's here. He says, "Happy Friday, friends."
Happy Friday. It's been a good day.
Yeah.
So what'd you get for Christmas?
I got my orange purse.
Santa did well.
I really wanted that daggone purse.
Was it that purse? Because that, when I was looking, that was like the orange one that caught my eye.
I didn't really care. I just knew they had a new line out and had different orange ones, and I wanted one.
Hookah, it is National Bacon Day.
It is.
And we just had bacon.
We did. We went to Jimmy John's for lunch.
Yes.
I have totally been digging Jimmy John's. I've had it, I think, 3 times in the past week. And luckily, James kind of likes it, I think.
I do like it.
But usually...
I just commented on your post with me eating it. I said for my next trick, I will eat it while driving.
Right. That is not safe.
Because that, Hookah says she does not know what you mean.
Derek says I say it all the time to the point where he got me this shirt.
She did. And you know what? When we first started dating, that was one of the first things I noticed about her years and years ago is that she was kind of like Ernest. She was always like, you know what I mean? Like in the middle of talking, she always says like, tell a story. And in the middle, she's like, you know what I mean? And then kept going. And it was like, she's kind of annoying. She says, you know what I mean a lot.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lucas said, "Hi, Noah."
Well, hi, Noah.
Missed that.
Hi, Noah.
Hookah wants to see the handbag again.
Okay. It's really cute. And what I love about it that he picked out is it is a crossbody. And
It's a crossbody.
yeah, my cup.
I did pretty good for shopping online.
I don't like to carry my purse, so the fact that it's a crossbody is a win.
Yes. So, nobody cares about my cup.
James got this for Christmas.
I did, and I love it.
Cordell and Alexa had it made for him.
And then on the back, because that's kind of a saying around here.
Yeah.
Paleo Barbie Dusquito's here.
Hi. Happy Friday.
Hookah says crossbody bags are a must.
They are.
John's here. He had pork jowl bowl today.
I've never
Or
had
bacon. Sorry, bacon, not a bowl.
pork jowl bacon. What's the difference? Do you know?
One is like, I guess, more tender because it's off
It's more tender.
yeah, it's more tender. It's off the jowl like prosciutto. I guess.
I don't think I've ever had that.
I wonder if that's the same as prosciutto.
Possibly.
Scott likes the cup.
I think it turned out really slick. I knew about it
Yeah.
because they were talking to me about it every time. One of the kids would message me. You'd be like, "Who are you talking to?" Don't look.
22QCat says, sorry, I let autocorrect spell your name wrong, Emily.
That's all right.
Just curious,
used
did
to it.
did it come up as smiley? Let me go back and look. I'm trying to find it. Please let it come up as smiley.
Usually that's how it comes up.
N1 Uno 1965 says, question, how do you plan on sharing your information either at a conference or on the cruise? We're supposed to share our information? Like us share our information?
I would totally have stage fright.
I would not have stage fright. She could just stand there, and the worst thing anyone could ever do is give me a mic. The worst thing they could do, because we're going to talk.
I'm actually a very shy person.
Oh, it said regular Emily. It did not come up as
That's
smiley.
all right.
Santa says, good evening and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
22QCast says, hi, James, Emily, and everyone. Nan Caitlin's here. I'm just going through it real quick.
All right. Hi.
D is here. Happy New Year.
Happy Friday, D.
John's here. Terry Stevenson says, which would you say is best way to go for DDPY, CDs or streaming?
Okay.
Okay, so if you get the CDs, the DVDs, that would be a one-time purchase.
Yes.
If you do the streaming, it's going to go yearly, but they do lives all the time too, so you're not stuck with watching the exact same videos.
We did the streaming.
We did the streaming. And
I kind of wish we did the DVD. They're DVDs, right?
Why? Where would you play them in? What would you play them in?
We don't own a DVD player.
We do not. Because everything is switched to streaming now, so
Yeah.
that makes it kind of hard.
Yeah. But if I had a DVD player,
Kimmy Renee says,
I
"Hello,
would
happy
probably
Friday."
say DVD players, so that way you can have them and not be having to pay that yearly fee.
Nan says, happy Friday, 2022 coming to an end. Thank goodness.
It's been a good year for me.
I can't complain for me. Yeah, nothing tragic.
Nothing tragic. Nothing
And Jen Delaney's here.
horrible. Hi, Jen.
And Hazel's here. Happy
Hi,
New
Hazel.
Year's Eve. It's our New Year's Eve in less than half an hour.
Oh, wow.
So they're in the UK, I'm guessing. Or close.
We're close.
Or close. All right. Crafty is still considering DDPY.
All right, real quick, we're going to touch on that. How do you like DDPY, James?
You want me to be honest? I don't like it because it makes me do things. It makes me do things that I don't want to do.
He hurt himself on one of the most basic things on there. And it makes me laugh.
You know what? You can't choose. Like, I remember one time the worst back injury I ever got was when Austin was little.
Yeah.
He was like under 2 years old and he wanted cereal because we had Cheerios. And I was reaching up into the cabinet and I had a back spasm and I was in bed for 2 days. Like, you can't choose. Like, the things that you get hurt on, like, if I was to go out and lift the car, I would be like bracing, like, okay, I might hurt myself. And I wouldn't hurt myself. But like reaching into the cabinet, like you could go down for days. Like, it's very unexpected.
Right.
So, yes.
I think it was the touchdown that you hurt yourself.
Yes. Yeah, one of the simple moves where you put your arms up and I don't
Just
know.
straight up in the air.
I don't know what happened, but like my shoulder like locked into a place or something. And when I went up, it like I could feel the ligament hurt. And I was like, oh no. I hurt myself just raising my arms.
I'm loving it. I really enjoy it.
She does it more than me. I need to do it more with her. It is, that's just, yeah, that's the truth. Kathy says, Happy New Year.
Happy
Looking
New
forward
Year.
to National Carnivore Month. Going to do BBB&E with black coffee. How about you guys?
Keto.
Okay, due to the fact, now, we would probably do a challenge. Especially
Maybe.
after,
He might.
especially after Sunday. But we would probably do a challenge for the month. But the thing is, with us being on YouTube and videoing all of our food and everything like that, we feel that for the month of January, it would probably be more beneficial to show everybody what we eat on keto versus going into, trying to confuse or just making things a little more confusing.
Because there's New Year's resolutions that come along with New Year's, right? Mm-hmm. And I know that I've had people at work who have talked to me about keto, and they've talked to me while I've done a BBB&E challenge or a carnivore challenge, and they were just like, whoa, 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 you know?
Yeah.
And they've had a really hard time sticking to just keto, and I think to be there for someone, even if it's just one person who might need somebody to help them get started with keto, I think that's where I feel like we should be for the month.
Correct. And you know what? I think we should do in February?
What?
In February.
Not a challenge.
No, I think we should do a challenge. I do. And here's what I think we should do.
What?
I think we should do a challenge.
Yeah.
And I think that we should not tell everybody what we're doing.
And let people guess.
And then let people watch our videos and guess what challenge we're doing for that month to see if they can figure it out.
Did you just think of this?
No, I thought about that. Scott says, no one asked me, but I love the DDPY app. My workouts are wherever my phone is. Example, I'm on vacation in Utah and still doing my DDPY every day.
I do like to bring mine up on the TV, and I still use my phone. I didn't like it at first because he had downloaded the app, and I didn't realize I could download it and just log in. So now I like it better. So I just mirror my phone onto the TV in front of me. And of course, doing DDPY, you're never just facing one way.
No.
So I have my phone on the ground and then the TV, and that helps me.
So Don says, good evening. Have a head cold last 9 days.
Oh,
No
no.
appetite, but the scale doesn't budge. Hope you all have a happy New Year's. Okay, so what I noticed is when I was sick,
Yeah.
the scale doesn't budge when you're sick because, for me, not a doctor, the scale didn't budge for me. I was full of inflammation. Your body does things to fight the cold, and that includes not losing weight. For me, that's how it was. Once the cold was gone, like the whole time I was sick, and it was actually for a couple weeks, my legs were holding water because I could push on my legs and it gives the little dent.
Yeah.
Little things like that. I think that's just your body's way of healing. It just holds things. It doesn't work normal. And the medicines could have something to do with it too. When you take a medicine.
Especially a steroid.
Yeah. And I just seen someone post in Two Crazy Ketos group, I believe, that said they had a head cold or something and looked up like NyQuil, and it was 19 carbs and one dose of NyQuil.
Wow.
So remember that.
Wow.
There are sugar-free options. I know that when I had a head cold and when Noah had one, I was actually at the store. Mm-hmm. And I was looking, and there are lots of sugar-free options. I don't know if it's NyQuil or not, but there are some that's sugar and
sugar-free.
alcohol-free. So obviously they're not going to taste as good. They're not going to taste like candy like the rest of the medicine.
Does any of the medicine really taste good though?
Michelle says, I lost 3 of my 5 pugs this year. Can't wait for this year to be over. Well, maybe this year
That's sad.
we'll bring...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe this year we'll bring new pugs. I don't know. Yeah, it's always sad to lose something, but...
Someone we love.
Yes. And yeah, the year before was just horrible because I lost my mom, and it was just, that was a bad year. And it started in January.
It started with COVID.
Yeah.
And then, his mom, and it was just really bad.
Scott says, James, you should do hard things. It's okay. What was really bad about losing mom is that I had COVID when she died. So I was not able to go to the funeral home or do any planning or anything like that. And we didn't even have a viewing. We did a graveside because everyone was so afraid of COVID that like all her friends being like, in their late 60s and 70s, all her friends, they wouldn't have came. Yeah. So it was January and we were all standing outside shivering.
Yeah, in the snow, and it was rough.
Nancy says 2022 was a great year with all the carnivore keto friends I've met.
Yes, I think this year has been a huge blessing.
You know what? There are lots of, I hear that there are plenty of Keto Palooza tickets available.
There are?
There are, and that blows my mind because if I was to look back on 2022, I would say that Keto Palooza
Was the best time ever.
was probably the high point of 2022 for us.
It really was.
We, first off, whatever it costs to go, you should go. I mean, don't let the price of a ticket, I don't know what a ticket costs right now, because I think they went up
I don't know.
a little bit, but that includes a shirt, that includes a whole bag of snacks, that includes us, and it includes 2 meals. They do an all-out brunch, all you can eat. They call it appetizers on Friday night, but that's a meal.
Yeah, Autumn and all the people that worked hard on that, they really worked hard on that, for sure.
And I think it's worth every penny, and I would love to see as many people as we can there next year.
Yeah, we have our tickets.
And
We're ready.
yeah, it was so good that if she said that she was moving Keto Palooza, which would be kind of weird if they moved it somewhere other than Louisville.
Yeah.
But if they was to move it to New Orleans, we'd go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Because-
And as it gets closer, we do plan on buying a ticket to give away.
Yes, the thing
Because
is,
we want people to be there.
we just don't want to give away a ticket now because someone would be like, "Oh, I'm keto," and then give
What
away
ifs?
give away the ticket, and then they just disappear.
Yeah. So
So-
as it gets closer, just keep listening in. We're going to be giving away a ticket.
Did you burp?
Nope,
Oh, I thought I heard a burp.
not me. Maybe the dog.
Shauna says, my nephew was in a spin out on a 4-lane divided highway.
Ooh.
Thank God neither he nor the other vehicle were seriously hurt. Well, that is good.
Yes. Wow.
Semi-retired Bob is here.
Hi, Bob.
He says, I hired a trainer for Christmas. Spend lots of energy avoiding him. I have never seen so much. Huh. Uncle Big Guy says, hello, it's my
Hi,
first live
Uncle
with you.
Big Guy.
I believe we met him at the Indy meetup. I think he's the guy who drove really, really, really far.
Is it you?
Scott J's here. Howdy, y'all.
Hi, Scott.
I said howdy. It says hey, y'all. Hey, yeah, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
22Q Cat says Emily likes to laugh at people falling down and James getting hurt. She does. If you fall down, you never want her or Derek around because it doesn't matter how bad you're hurt, they will laugh. I remember several years ago when we were living in Goshen.
He knows it's so funny.
When we were living in Goshen, I walked outside and I stepped right off the porch. And there was like a step and then in, so it was kind of like 2 steps. The first step I took, couldn't even tell, it was solid sheet of ice, and I did the splits out the door. And Derek was behind me and he laughed like forever.
Oh.
And I got up and was like, it didn't hurt. But it did hurt. But I wasn't going to let him know. At the time it hurt because I was very heavy and I did the splits. Lisa Strange is here. Good evening, listening while I do some chores.
Chores. I was busy yesterday cleaning. I got all our Christmas stuff down and put away and vacuumed and laundry and dishes and just all kinds of stuff.
Lady Fritzader says, hi there.
Hi.
Bob sent me over here. Well, hi, lady.
And thank you, Bob.
Turber says, I'm very happy you plan to stay keto for the new year. I find keto hard enough to stick with. I appreciate you both and your support. Well,
We
thank
appreciate
you very much.
you.
Yeah,
We really
we,
do.
we really probably would do a challenge, but it is
I didn't want to do it.
while everybody else is doing their challenges, that's like the challenges are like Jedi keto, and we're trying to make our show for beginner keto.
It can be hard. It can be really hard just getting started. Like I said, resolutions there. Hopefully we get,
Deb says
New
January
people.
is keto to ketovore for me, and that sounds wonderful.
I like Ketovore best.
Paleo Barbie says that's why I'm doing keto in January instead of carnivore. I want to help the beginners. That is
Yes.
absolutely right.
Yes. I'm hoping I can get a couple more people at work on board.
Hookah
We'll
says-
see if that happens.
Hookah says that would be fun. I'm guessing the
Mystery challenge.
The mystery challenge.
That's what Shauna just said. Mystery challenge.
And if we fail, we don't have to admit it. We'll be like, that was the challenge. To see how long we couldn't do it.
Right. Justin Delaney, up one.
Oh. Staying positive and on track is enough of a challenge for me.
Yes, and with the new year comes like I said, the New Year's resolutions. I don't normally like to do resolutions, but this year, that is definitely my resolution, is to be more positive and nicer to myself, because I know I'm my own worst critic.
So Keto On says, ugh, all this DDPY. I just gotta even get my foot back into the gym. Well, the good thing about DDPY is...
No gym in required.
So we got ours on a Black Friday price. And it was like, I believe it was $88. The only requirement to do this is, it was $88 for the year.
Yeah.
A whole year. I think we went to Meijer here, and I think we got like $12 yoga mats.
Yeah. And mine has an outline of an elephant on it. It's really cute.
It's odd.
It's like the half.
But that's the only requirement. So someone could actually do DDPY for a year for $100.
Yeah.
No gym required.
Yeah. And I really, really enjoy it, because if it's too hard, whatever one you're doing, if it's just too much, you can take a step back and do something different. And I really like that, because you can do your own pace. And that just, I don't know. I really, really, really like that.
John says, definitely going carnivore for January. I was thinking lion diet, but I don't think I can give up my coffee. I may do beef only with one coffee event, a la BBBE.
Yes. The coffee would be hard for me, John. It really would be. At least Noah's not on the... Okay, we got Noah the worst possible Christmas gift ever.
No, it's the best.
The worst possible gift ever. And James didn't even check with me before he bought this. But he went out and decided, and I think he did it because I think he kind of wanted it for himself too. But he ended up buying Noah a drum set for Christmas. It is an electric drum set, but it can still be very loud. But Noah's continuously getting better, so that's a good side of it. But yeah, I thought maybe that's what that sound was, and James is checking to see what's going on.
What was it?
I don't know. I figured you would know that you were checking on it. Are you trying to figure it out?
Yes. It was a loud bang.
Hookah said, I've been sick 3 days and scale keeps going up. My stomach feels bloated today. No lower back hurting too. Now the lower back hurting too. That really stings. It seems like it just keeps going around with everybody getting sick. James had a really hard time kicking it, and his taste was way off, and it really messed us up as far as dinner each night, just because he really didn't want anything unless it was like keto chow or
Everything tasted salty.
waffles or...
Everything tasted salty. Everything. As a matter of fact, there was like 2 weeks that meat was actually turning... It kind of made... because I didn't have
Almost
the most
had a meat
taste.
version.
Because I couldn't taste the meat that good, and it was
Yeah.
very salty. All I had was a greasy film in my mouth.
Right.
So I was leaning more towards the keto chow and waffles.
Yeah. The keto chow and keto chow waffles.
That was Noah's walking stick fell over.
Is it...
Shauna says, I like that keto is sustainable. I fear that anyone brand new who might start with BBB&E might find it's not sustainable and quit before
Yeah.
they get started.
Yeah, and
I
that's
agree.
sad because...
That's sad because what?
Because it can just misguide someone. Or it could be great for someone. Could go either way, right?
Is keto on, Jackie?
Oh boy, Jackie.
Hey, look, 2 of me. All right.
Somebody asked about our cups.
Okay, so we have not done anything. This was a
Okay.
gift to me.
It was a gift to him, but I do know someone who knows the person who made it, and I've kind of been talking to them about possibly having them made for us. So I'm working on it.
And, you know, if it's not one of them things that we're going to try to sell anything, because we're really bad salesmen.
Yeah.
First thing I tell anyone
But
is
I wouldn't mind having some made and having them available. If somebody would reach out and wanted one, I could
yes.
see what the cost would be to have it made and shipped.
The problem is that we're trying to figure out a way to do it that in Ohio we don't have to have a vendor license to sell it.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of meat, since I have nothing to sell.
I went to the grocery yesterday.
She went to the grocery store yesterday, and look at this marbling in this chuck roast. This is the best looking marbled chuck roast I've ever seen in my life. It's like it's halfway to being Wagyu.
Yeah. Both of them I bought
I mean,
two.
it's amazing. I think we could slice this thin and make steak out of it instead of roast.
It's pretty beautiful.
Carrie says, well, a joke just popped into my head. If you're running with the pack and your name is Stan, would that make you Pakistan? I think it definitely would. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Shauna says BBB was intended to be a reset and then
Yeah.
elimination to see how certain foods affect you when you reintroduce them.
And I'm thankful for BB&E, but also mad at it because I really used to like broccoli a lot, and that's something I never eat now. I probably still will on occasion, but I have not had it since pre-BB&E.
We've really been liking chicken.
I've really
But-
been liking chicken
But
lately.
we know that when we came off of BBB&E in the past,
that it causes me some
chicken
inflammation.
did not make us feel good at all.
Yeah.
John says, looking for a happy and healthy new year. Just
Yes.
started keto and love your channel to help me learn. Thank you very much.
Awesome. That is awesome, Joanne.
That is why we're here. That and the fact that we decided that if we put everything out, that it would keep us
Accountable.
in line because otherwise we're not in line. Carrie is 336 days, no coffee or caffeine. Today, yesterday, started 11 months with no coffee or caffeine.
Wow. That's insane. That's a long time. That's awesome, though.
Lynette's here.
Hi, Lynette. Happy New Year's.
Cindy's here.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello, guys. Happy New Year's from Washington State. You
Washington State.
guys were a huge influence on me this year. Thank you very much.
Aw, thank
Looking forward to
you.
next year. I'm starting in January, doubling down on everything I'm doing right now.
Yep.
Does that mean twice the meat? Carrie says, I have to add Vern to your wife's shirt where it says, you know what I mean?
I know.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Yep.
Jackie says, I think a lot of people are waiting to purchase KPL tickets until after the holidays.
That's possible.
Yeah, it hit us all at once.
It did.
It hit us all at once. We were shopping for everything, and then the tickets went on sale.
The cruise.
And Too Crazy Ketos is here.
Hello.
All right. They say current Keto Palooza tickets are
Thank
they're
you.
currently $179 and worth every dollar.
They are
Every
worth it.
dollar.
Yeah.
Swilson says, praying away to get there happens. Hopefully before tickets run out, I can afford one.
I hope you can make it, Stacy.
Lisa says, Max and I got tickets.
Yay!
Don't know how I'm going to get there, but I will be there.
Yay.
Didn't you fly last year?
She did. I'm pretty sure she did.
Arms are still probably tired. Hi, Regina.
Hi, Regina.
Carrie says, RSK giving away a speeding ticket.
No, we will definitely be giving away a ticket. We'll make sure we get a ticket before they are sold out because hopefully they sell out.
Mosca Frog Lover says, howdy from Texas.
Howdy.
I don't know if it's something that actually sells out. I think that like the pre-sale, like the early birds sell out.
Yeah.
But I think that I don't know if it would sell out.
Yeah.
That would be a good problem for Autumn to have.
It would be a good problem for her to have. I am so glad she decided to have it for next year, though.
Crafty says, move to Texas and you'll be saying y'all before you know it. It happened to me.
I'm sure.
Uncle Big Guy says, yes, he did drive 10 hours from
Wow.
Kansas to the Indy.
That is crazy. It's still crazy to me.
Jackie says, about to dig into skillet pizza.
Yeah.
Emily, tell James to stop skipping mine and Shauna's comments. You're going to make us cry.
I know, right?
Am I really skipping the comments?
Yeah, I think you're doing it intentionally.
Oh, no. Well, here, Shauna, the older you get, the less fun it is when you fall.
I am one that always gets hurt, too, so they get free laugh passes.
Paula says, y'all look really happy and special today.
Aw, thank you. I am really happy. I've been off work all week. Of course I'm happy. No stress.
And Too Crazy Keto says we need to take down our Christmas stuff. Maybe tomorrow. Just got done with a visit from the grandbaby.
Ah, baby.
Did you go see the grandbaby or did they bring the grandbaby to you?
Yes. I'm kind of glad our Christmas stuff was down. Noah was a little bit sad. He said it was pretty and he liked it, and then he got over it.
Nancy says, off subject, but can you explain some of your tattoos? I cannot. The only one I can explain is this one, and it says Austin. And then I'm going to date myself, but this is like the tribal stuff that like started going
was a
around.
big thing.
Yeah, it was a big thing, and this is like a cover-up kind of a ugly thing with some skulls, but then, you know, it was always like, oh, I'm going to get a sleeve and this and that. But then, in case anyway you didn't know, I'm a Bible believer, and something occurred to me that I felt like tattoos for me was not right. Now, Emily still gets them, and I don't say anything to her.
No.
I just...
And I'm a Bible believer as well, but I'm also a very artsy person that loves tattoos.
You know, I mean, the truth is that in the Bible, Paul says if it's on your conscience or whatever, that, you know, for you something might be, you shouldn't do that, a sin, and for somebody else, if they don't think it's wrong, then that's not sin for them.
Yeah.
Hookah says my tree will be up a while, hopefully not till summer.
I thought about leaving it up, but we did put ours up pretty early.
Brian says you laughing at my exercise cracks him up. Time is going way too fast.
I'm totally going to video him one day when he doesn't know.
Alright, so Carrie just cooked a good-sized lamb in the oven yesterday. It was so bad.
I've never cooked lamb. Have you?
No.
I didn't know if maybe you had.
As a matter of fact, I really don't like lamb. I don't like the leg of lamb for sure, and the lamb.
I don't care for leg of lamb.
The lamb chops are all right,
I like lamb chops.
but like the only time I would ever have that would be at a Brazilian steakhouse, in which point I would just be eating the lamb. Like any lamb that I ate was beef that I didn't. Shauna says, but if you're trying something and it doesn't work, how you think? Is it really a fail or information?
Information, 100%.
Definitely information.
Yes.
All right, so Craig wants to know, please give us some examples of what carbs you eat.
Okay, for an example today, we had Jimmy John's Unwitches, which is basically a lettuce wrapped sandwich. For us, we try to avoid bad oils.
Definitely.
And for example, he got the gargantuan, which comes with oil and vinegar, which they have a nutrition sheet and you can ask questions and they will tell you. That is 90% canola oil. So
And 10% olive oil.
Yeah.
So I chose to take that off. No oil.
no mayonnaise. They have a Jimmy mustard, which most mustards are going to be good. And it had horseradish in it, which he said was amazing.
It was.
So the carbs he had, like, after that for dinner, he just had bacon.
It was lettuce, onion, and I did get a big pickle.
Yeah. They do
So,
have big pickles there.
the carbs
So that's the carbs that he had today.
The carbs that I get almost always come the keto chow itself. Mm-hmm. Heavy whipping cream that I shake it up with.
Uh-huh.
I love pickles. I love peppers.
Yeah.
Basically green carbs.
Right. And today I had a turkey bacon avocado wrap. So my carbs came from the avocado and the lettuce and the cheese. And then I had bacon and eggs. So my carbs came from the eggs as well, right?
Well, I don't count carbs.
If you count,
I don't count.
If you count carbs and eggs,
I don't
so
count carbs and eggs.
that's everything. I did have a couple pieces of keto brick that I had melted down into small pieces, too. So
Carrie says, I was staying positive today. It rained so hard and with the wind, it blew in some rain and it was dripping through the ceiling.
Ooh.
Then I used flex tape on the cracks.
oof,
That sounds like a bad day.
Yeah.
That would spiral. My OCD would go nuts. I'd be fixing that ceiling all night.
yep. Scott said, my January challenge, there's no secret ingredient. Keep calm and keto on. Scott is a great source of encouragement. If you ever go check out his videos, or even if you follow him on Facebook, he is always reminding, for me personally, like when you go to church and you feel like the preacher's preaching to you directly, sometimes I feel that way about Scott in some of his videos, where just being nicer to yourself and being kinder and, you know, taking each day. And I really appreciate that about him. And so, yeah, that's why my New Year's resolution is being kinder to myself, because we need to take it each step at a time, and every day is going to be different, and just appreciate each day.
Paula says, I'm on day 91 of my carnivore lifestyle. I'm
Wow.
down 40 pounds.
That's awesome.
Blood sugar improved on day 3 of my 7-day fast and feeling awesome.
Wow.
I don't want to ever go back to the standard American diet lifestyle.
No. No.
Hookah already has a yoga mat.
Yay!
JJ is here. Hey y'all, finally caught alive.
Hi,
2022
JJ.
has been a great year, and I think it's
Yeah.
great y'all are being there for the newbies. I'm doing BBB and E with Dawn and 2KK. I don't
Yes.
think that 2KK is doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs.
Are they?
I didn't think they were.
I know Dawn is.
I know Dawn is.
And Jackie is.
And Jackie is. And probably half of the other people.
Yeah. And BBB and E is great. I want my Jimmy John's.
Carrie says if you do the lion diet, you can just lying around eating meat all the time.
Yep.
Shauna says, just let me say, I will never give up my coffee. No one wants me to either.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, it sounds like you should do a BBB, C, and E.
Triple B, C, and E.
Triple B, C, and E. That's the thing about it. We added the keto chow because 2KK did theirs with keto chow one time.
Yeah. And we really, really like that a
I
lot.
really, really did, because the only thing that I missed when I'm doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs is just something, just a tiny little sweet. And that helped me. Even if it was just a sip of a keto chow, you know, it made a big difference. And
You tend to bring keto chow with you for lunch a lot.
I do.
So,
Crafty says, uh-oh, Smiley not happy. What were you not happy about?
I'm always happy.
JJ says it's going to be a challenge just having one coffee experience a day. The rest will be easy.
I can do one coffee a day as long as we're not measuring the cup size.
JJ, the whole beef, butter, bacon, and eggs thing is you can make it for you.
Yeah.
You can make it one pot a day and have it throughout the day. Because if that makes you last longer, if you only make it 2 days because of only having 1 cup of coffee,
Yeah.
but if you could have 3 cups of coffee and make it last all month,
Yeah.
I don't see a problem in that.
You can alter it too. I mean, if that's what's going to help you be successful on that journey.
He says, sorry I was late.
challenge.
Was looking at cruises for 2024.
2024, I'm still trying to figure out 2023.
It's not even 2023 yet, Heath.
We were supposed to go get our passports today and we didn't. Yes, crafty and carnivore-ish,
It's all about knowing your limits.
100%.
Jennifer Lucas says, will soft sticks work on electric drums? Yes, they will, because fingers will.
Yeah.
Crafty is not having that salty issue.
That's good.
Thank goodness. Nancy says, a drum set
I was
my brother
explaining the drum
received
set.
in 84 is still my nightmare. The good thing is about this, he can plug a headset
Is it
in.
an electric
Yes,
drum
yes,
set? Is
yes,
that what? Okay.
yes. He can plug a headset in and put it on and play.
Which he hasn't.
Yeah, he has not. It's just into an amp, but you can actually turn it way down.
Yeah.
The problem is that he has a head cold and he's not hearing very well
Yeah.
at all.
So, yeah.
Jackie says, bird. Hey, speaking of bird, where's the train tonight?
Yeah.
There has not been a train go by tonight.
That's odd.
Shauna says,
It's very odd.
double the Jackie, double the fun.
Yeah.
Hookah says,
It is a pretty chuck roast.
yes. Carrie says, Kroger has some cool meat, and that's where we go.
Somebody just said something.
What? What did they say?
Shauna said.
Oh, they said it. That was
You're
at
skipping
us.
it.
Well, when I see at next to the name, I think that they're talking to each other.
Oh, for gift donations like Keith and Jelly do with spices. Okay. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that stuff is really hard to figure out without getting a vendor's license.
So what we want to do is we want to find the merchandise that somebody does it, where they pack it, ship it, and
Send it.
even if we don't get anything for it,
Just
it will keep the
being
price
there.
just
Yeah.
for you. Yeah, just for you guys to be able to have it.
Right.
Like we've never tried to get rich off of anybody.
Yeah.
I don't stress about the money aspect of the channel.
No.
Now, what I don't like is seeing when I put up a new video and my subscribers go down. I hate that. It's like, what did I do to them? Might take that a little personal. Turber says, I see the meat was from Kroger. Have you tried the Kroger Carb Master milk? Only 3 carbs for 8 ounces.
I was never a drink milk.
You were
I was
never-
never a drink milker before keto.
A drink milker.
Yep. And I occasionally will buy unsweetened almond milk if I need it for a recipe or something like that. But
How do you milk an almond?
right.
I'm just saying sometimes things don't sound natural. Like, is it good for you? Like, how do you milk an almond?
But I have that I've heard that Carb Master milk is pretty good.
You know, in the past, I think when we first started, I used to eat the Carb Master yogurt for breakfast.
Yes. I really like the Too Good brand yogurt.
Regina says, I'm 98% C, which I'm guessing that is carnivore.
Yes.
Or crazy.
Or crazy.
Could be 98% crazy. Shauna says she likes chicken thighs, the ribeye of the chicken.
Yes, I air fried. Okay, I instant pot and then no, I didn't air fry. I made chicken thighs and chicken legs in the instant pot. Jackie told you about this.
Yes.
And then I broiled them in the oven. For some reason, I've been liking chicken lately. But yeah, chicken thighs for sure. That's what I had.
Regina loves chuck roast. The only downfall is she can eat a whole one.
Yeah, we were just talking about this because corned beef in the new year, a lot of people do corned beef. And we were both talking about how chuck roast and corned beef, it never feels like it's enough. Odd.
Sharon's here.
Hi, Sharon.
Sharon's here just in time to look at our cup.
What are your favorite carbs?
Oh boy.
My favorite carbs is avocado and cheese, which I have to avoid because cheese upsets my stomach.
My favorite is Chalk Zero. My favorite carbs are Chalk Zero. It's like, do I have any carbs left for Chalk Zero?
And then of course I like a good salad occasionally, so I definitely get carbs there. But normally our meals are mostly meat, eggs, and cheese. I mean, a lot of our food is mostly carnivore.
I do like to spend a carb or two on a little bit of A1 sauce with my burgers.
Right.
Someone just got shot outside.
That's what it sounded like.
Fireworks.
But yesterday I made sushi. So I got carbs from the cauliflower rice I used in it, and I used cream cheese, avocado, cucumber, and it was so good. I did post a picture on both Instagram and Facebook of it because it was really good.
I love salad, so I can get carbs from salad, but that's
Right.
mostly just lettuce.
Yeah, but we don't do any of the low carb breads. We don't buy any of the
No low carb bread.
tortillas or any of that, just because we don't really like it.
We don't even make the eggy bread.
Yeah, we don't make any bread. If I make some kind of a bread, it would be a chaffle. So that would be carbs there.
We use chaffles as buns. Mm-hmm. Vicky says, "Thought I missed you. You did not miss us. We are here."
No, we're here.
Although we've been behind all night.
I'm sorry.
Carrie says, "If you cook in a skillet, then you can jam out because of the Rock Band skillet." We like skillet. Shauna said, "You skipped the wrenches, but I has no wrench." I have to figure that stuff out, Jackie. I'm not the most tech person.
Yeah.
I know I gave people wrenches in the beginning. I have to figure it out again. Lindy says, "I'm going in on rotisserie chicken and salad tonight. I'm not taking my Christmas stuff down until I'm forced." Well, okay, so Emily took ours down yesterday.
I did.
And the thing is we put ours up immediately after Halloween.
Yeah.
Immediately after Halloween. So
We got 2 full months.
Yeah, it's had its months. It's over.
And I knew with being off work and going back to work and not being sure when I'd be off work again, I better do it while I'm off work. So that's why I went ahead and did it. And rotisserie chickens, that's what Noah ended up eating
How do
for
you
dinner because
say
he didn't
that
want bacon.
name?
Storage.
Storage? They say amen.
Amen.
Jennifer Lucas says, "I was a klutzy kid. My sister was always in trouble for laughing when I got hurt." That would have been Emily.
That would have been me.
Jackie can keep her tree up all year. It's twinkly.
Yes,
and you
I
can change
remember
the
you
lights
talking about
seasonally
that.
at the touch of a button on your phone. You could have a 4th of July tree.
I do want to go try to find a new tree tomorrow for next year while they're on sale.
Lindy is cooking leg of lamb tomorrow night.
I've never... Maybe if it's cooked differently. I
Yeah,
might like
the way they have it at the Brazilian steakhouse, that's the only way we've ever had lamb.
Yeah.
So the way they cook it there, we just don't like it.
Yeah.
My arm always makes that noise on this table.
I know, it sounds like you're farting.
Carrie says the one I did was a lamb roast.
I've never had lamb roast then.
Shauna says I have an equilibrium problem from a car accident when I was 12.
Ooh.
Thrown out of the back of a truck when it was flipped.
Ah.
Cairo helps.
Wow. I didn't know that. I'm sure that would... If that's... Wow.
Regina says, "You guys are my favorite. I try to watch you every week."
Aw, thank you,
very much.
Regina.
And Heath says, "I skipped his comment."
Shame on you.
I'm not trying.
My hands are down here. It's not me.
I'm not
Heath.
trying.
My hands are cold.
Like I said, sometimes I see the @ sign and I think that I think you're talking to other people.
Yeah, and they're making finger foods tonight, and it looks really good on the pictures.
Finger foods are my favorite.
I know. I know.
Well, okay, so you'll see this coming up tomorrow's video. But we've been on a kick where Emily rolls the hamburger like a hot dog and then wraps it in bacon and air fries it, and then it comes out and it's like finger food.
He really likes it, and it's so simple.
Yeah, I just pick it up and dip it in ketchup or my sauce.
Yeah, and then Jen Delaney mentioned how she takes the cheese heads, string cheese, and fries it. Shame on her.
I know. Emily's like, now, I don't think we can buy more cheese heads because she wants to fry them up and eat them.
Yes. John said he loves Scott's videos. I love Scott's videos. Like for real, he is the most positive, encouraging person ever, and I just love him so much. Don't you?
Yes. Carrie says, you know that a punny man that tells jokes in the house since the ceiling was cracked up. Jackie says, Scott's last video also had a deer video bombing. So cool. I seen that.
I didn't watch it yet.
I seen that. Yes, he had a deer walk by while
I haven't watched any videos
while
today.
he was talking.
I listened to the lives tonight, but I haven't watched any.
Jackie says Jim made
Jim?
an appearance on my live tonight.
We were listening in, and I don't remember that.
Jackie says 2KK is doing it in the paid group.
Ah.
Lynette says my work is starting a fitness challenge in January. I am determined to win it.
Heck yeah. Our work used to do that, and it was a weight loss challenge where everybody weighed in. And then last year they started it, but then nothing ever happened with it. It just kind of dissolved.
Lindy says I gave up coffee for a month once. People almost died around here.
I'm sure.
You know what's... I remember... If Bob's still here, I remember he did the month of no coffee.
Uh-huh.
And I believe his weight loss stalled. And then immediately when he started the next month, when he introduced coffee, I believe he lost like
fell
5.
off.
Yeah, I believe he lost like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Like
no.
immediately.
I need my quiet time and my coffee in the mornings.
Marcy must keep coffee to enjoy my journey.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Me too,
If that's what
Marcy.
keeps you on the journey, that's what you need.
Yes. So Maitreya came in. Hi, Maitreya.
Shauna says challenges to my brain reads diet. Diets in my brain are temporary and have never succeeded on a diet.
Yes, I'm right there with you, Shauna.
I like I said, I really don't.
I don't like being on a diet. I don't like it. And this way of eating, I do not feel like I am on a diet. I do not feel restricted. And I enjoy this way of eating.
I do too. I do too. And, you know, yeah. If there's something that keeps you, if you have to have the Chalk Zero at night to
Right.
keep you on board, then have the Chalk Zero. And that's what I do.
He speaks from experience.
I do. Or, you know, one of my bad habits, if you have to have a low carb monster
Yeah.
in the morning and, you know, that's
Yep.
a couple carbs, then it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Because
I'm the type that if I just have like the Chalk Zero, if I just have it, I can easily have it, not open it, not touch it, nothing. It's just knowing that I have it in case I were to want it.
knowing that she has it and that I'm going to eat it. Jackie hasn't had coffee in 2 or 3 weeks, but might have one tomorrow.
You should have one tomorrow.
Oh, it was the drums. You didn't seem happy about the drums. Lynette has never tried
It's been
coffee.
so loud.
No struggle there for her.
It's easy when just
Yeah.
don't try it. Just don't do it.
Shauna paid off her 2023 low-carb cruise with
Yay.
my Christmas bonus.
Awesome.
Maitreya says the one coffee experience was a primary thing that made BBB&E pretty unpleasant for me. The food was okay. I'm much happier just regular keto.
Yes. I am definitely happier just doing the keto thing.
Maitreya says, however, it did discover my shrimp intolerance.
Really?
It's amazing because you don't realize that how bad you feel until you don't, and then it comes back.
Right.
You know, we would have never known that. We would have never thought that chicken upset our stomachs.
Or gave me inflammation.
And another thing is, if I eat chicken like the day before weigh-in, like if I was to eat chicken wings tonight, I would be up tomorrow because of the chicken. It's not like a permanent up. It's not like I really gain weight, but I hold a little bit of water from the chicken.
Yeah. It's just weird where you don't really know it.
Blue Dove's here.
Hi.
Almost missed y'all.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, yeah. Lynette says chicken hearts taste like bacon. Ask Shauna. Uncle Big Guy says hit the thumbs up.
Thank you.
Storge says they heard a train. Did we miss the train?
I guess so. We didn't hear the train.
Kathy Allen's here.
Hi,
She says
Kathy.
hi. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, we're happy you're here.
All right.
We're way behind then.
Delia heard a train.
Yeah. Cindy said, yes, there was a train go through.
I heard it, and I love the sound of trains. See, when you live right next to a train track, eventually you stop hearing it.
Yeah.
Santa says our homeschool group uses Zazzle for everyone to purchase merchandise with the logo on it.
Zazzle.
Zazzle.
I'll have to check that out.
Blue Dove.
It's so...
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh. Blue Dove says my son made keto brownies and Tim is making fish fritters for my dinner.
Yum.
Have you ever had a fish fritter?
No, but it sounds good. I have salmon in the refrigerator. I was going to make salmon bites in the air fryer today, but James ended up leaving work early. So we ended up doing Jimmy John's for lunch instead. So I have salmon to make tomorrow.
Jackie hit 400
Yay!
subs for Christmas. Maybe hit 500 for June birthday. Maybe I'll have some crazy miracle and hit 1,000 by next December.
That would be awesome, Jackie.
You know what we've noticed with YouTube? So the videos that you put up, all of a sudden you'll get one that just goes nuts and you'll gain a ton of subscribers. And then the ones that you think are going to be like, oh, I can't wait to get this up, turns into a big dud. Nobody watches it.
It's all right. It's okay.
Blue Dove is 45 years young.
I
know someone else.
Happy birthday.
I know someone else who just turned 45.
I do too.
Me. I just turned 45 the 19th. All right. Lady says, I made sardine bites, the ketogenic woman did, on her show, and I really enjoyed them. Sardine bites.
I can't get past the smell.
I don't like eating fish that has skin on it.
It's not even that for me. It's just the smell. I can't get past it.
Marcy says, I love getting beef trimmings from the butcher for free and making beef cracklins. That sounds interesting. Make your own cracklins?
I don't know if I could do it.
Blue Dove says, nuts and chocolate for me.
Oh yeah, nuts. I didn't think about that one. If I open them, I have a hard time. If I'm really good at not snacking, but if he gets peanuts or pistachios or macadamia nuts, those are hard for me to put down.
Yeah, we're both not good with them. It's best to not have them.
Yeah, so we just cannot buy them unless we buy individual bags. That's different because
Linda's got to run. Gonna watch a movie and eat.
Bye. Happy New Year.
All right, Storge says, could you do the recipe for sushi for us in a video?
I will soon because, okay.
She made sushi in a bowl.
I did. I guess that's considered a poke bowl, I think. But I've made sushi a couple of times now. And yesterday was really, really, really good. So I think it might be coming soon.
Happy birthday, Blue Dove.
Yes, happy birthday.
She said thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. All right, real quick, we got to get off here for Heath and Shelley. Gwen says, what did you do when you stalled? Okay, in typical James fashion, I
got mad.
Yeah, I moaned, I complained, I threw fits, and then it stopped. It listened, because when I was trying to hit 100 pounds, it was like almost a darn month.
I wouldn't say it was a stall, though, because a stall is typically much longer than that. What he ends up doing is focusing more on how much he's eating and his eating window. So he was trying to eat more within making sure he's staying really, really good in his eating window. Wouldn't you say?
Yes. So
because when he's cooking, he will tend to snack as he's making food instead of filling his plate and sitting and eating.
Yeah, there's a lot of times I don't know how much I eat because all I've done was nibbled while cooking, and then everybody else eats and I don't. So a lot of times my stall was actually caused from under. When you get irritated because the scale ain't moving, what people do is, and meaning
People
me,
meaning him.
meaning me, I eat less, and when I eat less, I don't lose. Mm-hmm. I actually, the more I eat, the more I lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really crazy that
Yeah.
it works that way. But okay, we have got to go. We've got to go because Heath and Shelley are on, and I don't want to.
We got
take
behind.
their
I'm
time.
so sorry.
We did. If we did not answer your comment, I'm very, very, very sorry. Keto Simple's here. Hi.
Hi.
And everybody else, thank you so much. I can't believe how many comments that there just was.
Yeah, sardines are awesome, says John. I just can't. Noah loves them, and when he has them, I'm just
I love
like
what?
gagging.
I love what?
All right. Well,
Sardines.
Sardines. Oh,
Yeah.
John loves liver, and thank you guys so much for watching. And we will
Yes.
see you tomorrow.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, let's see how I can end this. All right.